Hey pop shoppers, welcome to Ed Rambeau's little corner of the world.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains.
Good evening, folks. This is Ed Rambeau welcoming you all to my little corner of the world. As you know, we always have a theme. Therefore, for tonight, we're going to be saluting the greats. Great songwriters, that is. And to start off the show, there is no one finer to celebrate than the great Frank Loesser, who has given us many Broadway shows from which so many of his songs went on to become solid hit singles on their own. The one I've chosen for this evening, I actually had the privilege of recording twice. One version can be heard on my Sinatra My Way CD, and the other, which is the one I'm about to play, can be found on my CD entitled Rambeau Broadway. It hails from the Broadway show Guys and Dolls, and it's called Luck Be a Lady.
They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on a date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck, let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck, be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady tonight. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me when I've bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, sister, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Oh, luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
Celebrating the songwriting talent of Frank Loesser, that was Luck Be a Lady from Guys and Dolls. With regard to our next great songwriter, Hoagy Carmichael, many folks aren't aware that he penned the music and lyrics to such wonderful songs as Georgia on My Mind, The Nearness of You, Heart and Soul, and of course, the world-renowned classic Stardust, which has been recorded by over 2,000 artists, making it one of the most recorded songs in musical history. Although I've recorded Stardust myself, found on my CD entitled Rainy Days, I also recorded another lesser-known Hoagy Carmichael song written way back in 1939. In the 1952 film noir, The Las Vegas Story, Jane Russell performed this particular song along with Hoagy Carmichael himself. It's called I Get Along Without You Very Well, and I hope you enjoy my rendition.
I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except when the soft rains fall and drip from leaves, then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do, but I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should. Of course I have, except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. What a guy, what a fool am I to think my breaking heart could kid the moon. What's in store? Should I phone once more? No, it's best that I stick to my tune. I get along without you very well. Of course I do, except perhaps in spring. But I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in
You just heard a wonderful composition entitled I Get Along Without You Very Well, written by Mr. Hoagy Carmichael. The composer who follows this musical great that we proudly salute tonight has given us so many musical masterpieces that they are much too innumerable to mention on a half-hour show. I'm speaking about none other than the master himself, Mr. Irving Berlin. Once again, I've recorded quite a few songs written by this musical legend, but the one I've chosen for this evening comes from the Broadway show, Annie, Get Your Gun. It's called My Defenses Are Down.
My defenses are down. She's broken my resistance and I don't know where I am. I went into the fight like a lion, but I came out like a lamb. My defenses are down. She's got me where she wants me and I can't escape no how. I could speak to my heart when it weakened, but my heart won't listen now. Like a toothless, clawless tiger, like an organ grinder's bear, like a knight without his armor, like Samson without his hair. My defenses are down, I might as well surrender, for the battle can't be won. But I must confess that I like it, so there's nothing to be done. Yes, I must confess that I like it. Being miserable is gonna be fun.
Your defenses are down. She's broken your resistance and you're in an awful jam.
I went into the fight like a lion, but I came out like a lamb.
Your defenses are down. She's got you where she wants you and you can't escape no how.
I could speak to my heart when it weakened,
But your heart won't listen now.
like a toothless, clawless tiger, like an organ grinder's bear,
Like a knight without his armor.
like Samson without his hair. My defenses are down.
You might as well surrender, for the battle can't be won.
But I must confess that I like it, so there's nothing to be done.
Yes, you must confess that you like it.
Being miserable is gonna be fun.
What constitutes a great songwriter? Is it the fact that he or she has written many celebrated hit songs throughout his or her career? Or can a person who gave us only one major monster hit be considered a great songwriter? Well, in my book, it only takes one, especially one of this caliber. It's been recorded by literally thousands of major artists and has gone on to be considered one of our classic standards. Written by world-renowned pianist Earl Garner, I hope you enjoy my rendition of his wonderful composition entitled Misty.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or it might be the sound of your hello. That music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm falling. stand alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty and too much in love.
That was Misty, written by Earl Garner. For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on Good Time Oldies Radio. That's goodtimeoldies.info. Tonight's theme, a salute to great songwriters. And speaking of great, what do you say we welcome America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom? Come on in and say hello, little buddy.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to my little corner of the world. And may I emphasize little.
Now, be nice. How come you never try to come on with a little class, Tom?
Class? I'll have you know that I have just as much class, elegance, and sophistication as Donald Trump will bring to the White House.
Well, in that case, 0 out of 3 ain't bad. So what have you got for us tonight?
I got what you pay me to do. I mean, let's get real. What do you think you pay me for? To stay home? Why the silence?
I was just considering the option. Anyway, let's stop wasting time. If you got a joke for us tonight, let's hear it.
Yeah, okay. A young woman pursuing a graduate degree in art history was going to Italy to study the country's greatest works of art. Since there was no one to look after her grandmother while she was gone, she took the old lady with her. At the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican, she pointed to the painting on the ceiling, saying, "Look, Grandma, it took Michelangelo a full 4 years to get that ceiling painted." "Oh my God," the grandmother says, "he and I must have the same landlord."
Say goodnight, Tom.
Good night, everybody. See you in 2 weeks, but for now, my catnip awaits.
Thank you, Tom. So there you have it, folks. America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to our theme for tonight, a salute to great songwriters. There's none greater than the incomparable Cole Porter. From his immense collection, I've chosen to do a song which I've recorded twice, a slow version and a swing version, with both interpretations included on my CD entitled Sinatra My Way. Being in a quandary as to which version to play, since I couldn't decide, I eventually elected to play both versions back to back. Therefore, I hope you enjoy my 2 renditions of this wonderful Cole Porter classic, Night and Day.
Night and day, you are the one. Only you neath the moon or under the sun. Whether near to me or far, no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you. Night and day, day and night. Why is it so that this longing for you follows me wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. night and day, night and day, under the hide of me, there's an oh, such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. Night and day, you are the one, only you beneath the moon or under the sun, whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are, I think of you day and night, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you day and night, night and day, under the hide of me, there's an oh, such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. Night and day, you are the one, only you beneath the moon or under the sun, whether near to me or far, it's no matter, baby, where you are, I think about you day and night. That this longing for you follows me wherever I go. In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you day and night, night and day, under the there's an oh, such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me
Night and day, celebrating the incredible writing ability of the incomparable Cole Porter. And when it comes to greats, we certainly couldn't leave out this next pair of American classic collaborators, with Burt Bacharach doing the music and Hal David contributing the most amazing lyrics to his wonderful melodies. This pair has given the world some of the greatest songs ever composed. Although I've recorded quite a few tunes from the Burt Bacharach-Hal David song collection, the one I've chosen for tonight holds a special place in my heart in that I wrote the melody originally and discovered many years later that Bacharach used the same melody to write the song I'm about to sing for you. When I wrote it for Diane Renee, it went something like this. I remember just last December when I met a boy named Billy Blue Eyes. And when Hal David put the lyrics to Bacharach's melody, they came out as, what do you get when you fall in love? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. I remember just last December when I met a boy named Billy Blue Eyes. Quite an uncanny resemblance there, wouldn't you say? Anyway, with that being said, please enjoy my version of I'll Never Fall in Love Again, otherwise known as Billy Blue Eyes.
What do you get when you fall in love? A girl with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a girl? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, she'll never phone ya. I'll never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. No, no, I'll never fall in love again. I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. Don't you know that I'll never fall in love again? I'll never fall in love again.
In the New York recording studio known as Stay Phillips, along with Bob True and my co-writer on Billy Blue Eyes, we all sat in the control room as it was being recorded by Diane Renee. When I stepped out of the studio into the hall to get a drink from the water fountain, who do you think I bumped into? Well, if you guessed Burt Bacharach, you'd be 100% correct. I don't know whether the melody to Billy Blue Eyes stuck in his head subliminally or if he out and out stole it. And I suppose that's something I'll never really know. In either case, it's nice to know that a melody of mine became such a huge worldwide hit. However, I certainly would prefer if my name were on it instead of Burt Bacharach's. Well, enough said about that. Let's move on to our final selection for tonight, which celebrates the marvelous writing ability of one of our truly great composers of all time, Mr. Stephen Sondheim. With this composer, the list goes on and on. Although I've recorded quite a few of his songs, tonight's selection ranks among one of his all-time greats. From his Broadway show, Anyone Can Whistle, please enjoy this fast-paced Sondheim classic, Everybody Says Don't.
Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't, it isn't right, don't, it isn't nice. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't walk on the grass, don't disturb the peace, don't skate on the ice. Well, I say do, I say walk in the grass it was meant to feel, I say sail, tilt to the windmill, and if you fail, you fail. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't get out of line. When they say that then, baby, that's a sign. 9 times out of 10, baby, you're doing just fine. Make like a ripple, come on, be brave. This time a ripple, next time a wave. Sometimes you have to start small, climbing the tiniest wall. Maybe you're going to fall, but it's better than not starting at all. Everybody says no, stop, mustn't rock the boat, mustn't touch a thing. Everybody says don't, everybody says wait, everybody says can't fight City Hall, can't upset the cart, can't laugh at the king. Well, I say try, I say laugh at the kings or they'll make you cry. Lose your poise, fall if you have to, but baby make a noise, yeah. Everybody says don't, everybody says can't, everybody says wait around for miracles. That's the way the world is made. I insist on miracles. If you do them, miracles, nothing to them. I say don't be afraid.
Stephen Sondheim, Everybody Says Don't. So many musical greats, and we've only really touched on a few this evening. As a result, perhaps we'll do this theme once again in the near future and salute a few more musical legends. But for now, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, I'd like to bestow upon you a wish for an awesome evening along with a beautiful weekend to follow. But for now, let's return to the man of the hour, Mr. Stu Weiss and his wonderful pop shop. Good night with buckets of love, everyone.